So here you go. It's potatoes followed by sweet potatoes with a rhubarb at the bottom, followed by Calabrese with some peas that are left over, maybe not. Then next to it there is some beetroot, a whole bundle of different beans and peas, God knows what, because see, pulled the girls and visions picked them all up. Here we've got a whole load of aubergines, an odd tomato, a spring green that's grown somehow. Now here, I can't remember what they are. Can't remember at all. But behind them there's 4 celeries, and then there's a row of cauliflower, a row of broad beans, and a row of Brussels sprouts. And behind that is some more courgettes that are globe ones, and behind that are the big green ones that grow huge, and behind that is some broccoli that Kieran gave me. Then I've got a row of red currants and raspberries, with also some tomatoes, and some more tomatoes and some more strawberries. Then next to that I've got a row, well, I've got an odd, that is a rosemary in the middle. Then I've got a row coming down of asparagus with a watermelon plant here, and maybe 3 or 4 watermelon seeds here. That's a celery. Then I've got some more, another row of tomatoes, next to a row of gooseberries coming down here, at the bottom of which I've got 2 parsleys. Then I've got 2 basils. Underneath, next to the path, I've got some more celery, another few celery, 4 celery there. Then some more rhubarbs, one of which didn't transplant very well, and some more strawberries. There's a row of gooseberries next to it there, more strawberries in that bed top. At the back of that there is some thornless blackberries. And I've got some mini sweet corns, there's probably 6 there. I put some potatoes in around there, I think, and also some other butternut squashes. These are all winter squashes and summer squashes here, of various sorts, and butternut squashes, and some more tomatoes there. This is sweet corn. There are rows of autumn raspberries there, and there's canes, there's some tall canes and some short canes, all winter raspberries. A yellow courgette here, and some more tomatoes here, some more strawberries, and surrounded by those I've got some broccoli or calabrese or something like that following it here. Then down here I've got some more green beans I've grown. Here's more of the raspberry canes that seem to be taken off, and some that aren't taken off, which is a bit weird. And then over here I've got some artichokes, globe artichokes, and some more squashes of some maybe butternut squash, probably butternut squash. Those are more beans there, and that's it really. So it's quite a lot of an assortment of stuff. I've got more potatoes to go, and I've got more seeds I can put in, but at the moment I just want to wait and see what happens. I'm still digging up all the bloody bindweed, but I've just treated a whole load of bindweed around the edges, so I'm hoping that will pass and work its way down through the rooting system to this lot. But yeah, so it's all going very well, and I'm very pleased with it. And then eventually next year we'll get the top part of it dealt with as well, which is not doing too bad, because once I can deal with all the stuff, once it's died back and I can chop it up, I can burn it, then I can dig this lot, cover it back over, and get it prepared for maybe winter potatoes or some winter seeds or something, which might be quite good. I think this part here might be very well protected. It's got a lot of protection. I think at the back there I've got a big yellow hollyhock or something, but it looks superb. Absolutely superb. Yeah, so there we go. That's my allotment for the moment. Up here in my old allotment, it's still doing quite well. So in my old allotment, this is the fruit bed. A lot of this is still got to be moved down there. In here, I believe these are some weird courgettes, or they could be, they're either the trombolini courgettes or they're another form of cucumber. But there should be more cucumbers down here. There's another one of them there. And then over here I've got some massive tomato plants. Tomatoes seem to be coming on, which is looking good. Got more tomatoes there. Cucumbers, there's chilies in there. More basil, that's either lemon orange or something. There's another aubergines, a few aubergine plants in there. So this all needs sorting out and tidying up. Some more strawberries. I've got some more watermelons started off there, and some more different tomatoes growing there. Here I've got a possible, is that a butternut or a baked potato? Is that a baked potato? No, that's a summer squash. That's a summer squash as well. That's another in there. There's another rosemary to be planted out. These are my trees. This is a pear tree. It needs to be planted elsewhere. This is a plum. This is a plum sweet blue. That was a pear lucas. Pear lucas, plum sweet blue. This is a plum mirabelle, but it doesn't seem to have survived at all. But who knows, might give it a good old go. Got some sweet williams there, more asparagus, which was meant to be transplanted. There's more asparagus up there as well. Needs to be transplanted. We carry on up. Here is another, what's this one? This one, another tree, probably an apple, I'd imagine. Let's have a look. What's this one? This is an apple gold pillar. Gold pillar, and a variety of different strawberries. Behind